What's going on, beautiful people? So in this video, I'm going to be talking a little bit more about Maximum Football. The fine folks at Modus Studios have been working really hard over the past few months on getting this game out to us. And Geddon's Gaming Corner actually just dropped a video talking about some of the new info and the screens that they posted on Twitter. Make sure you guys go drop them a sub and go check out this video. Today I'm going to be covering a few things that they posted in the form of a FAQ on their Twitter page. So without further ado, let's get into it. So they posted this at about 6 p.m. Eastern, and it says Maximum Football FAQ. Question, what features will be in Maximum Football? So they followed up this tweet by posting this picture in the very next tweet. And the first thing it says is unmatched realism and physics. With stunning graphics, authentic gameplay, and realistic physics-based tackling, all powered by Unreal Engine 5, you'll feel like you're on the field with your team. Breathe in the energy from the crowd. It's go time. Now, Unreal Engine 5 hasn't been something that's been used in sports games to my knowledge. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But it's used in Fortnite currently, and for all the criticisms that people might have for Fortnite looks a lot better than a lot of other games have in recent history. So I would say using Unreal Engine 5 on a football game is going to be very interesting to see how exactly the mechanics and whatnot work in the actual gameplay. And honestly, that's what I think should be the focus with this game. I think they should focus on the gameplay being great. I think having these other modes and these other features in the game are great, but if they can give us great gameplay, then I think that'll just trump everything else at this point. So now we'll talk about the Dynasty mode. Assume the role of a head coach and build your ideal league. Recruit and manage your dream team to take them all the way to greatness. And I'm gonna be the first one to say this probably, but we don't need like a crazy Dynasty mode. I would love a tournament in Dynasty mode, like you can add as many teams as you want or as few teams as you want to play for the championship at the end of the year. But Dynasty mode doesn't have to be like this crazy revolutionary thing. The focus again should be on gameplay, and if they can really get down the gameplay this year, then I think that'll take care of everything else in the future moving forward. So really my only ask for Dynasty mode is just limit the bugs, come out with a straight up Dynasty mode that we got from like the PS2 NCAA games like early on, and that's all we really need. We don't need anything like too crazy. Endless customization. Personalize every aspect of a team, from logos, jerseys, and helmets to individual pieces of equipment, and then share your creations with the community. So they will have something where you can upload your community creations and have other people download it, I believe. So that's going to be pretty exciting. And especially as a content creator, that just works perfectly for all of us that are going to be playing the game. Next up, we have local and online multiplayer. Go player versus player in an online head-to-head modes, or enjoy cooperative local play with friends. So you will be able to play multiplayer online from the get-go, which really doesn't interest me personally, but I know a lot of you guys like to play online and whatnot with your friends, so that's pretty awesome. Last but not least for this page is ongoing content. The game continues to expand with new downloadable content being rolled out regularly, including fresh new features, new rule sets, new modes, and additional customizations. Now, obviously this game hasn't come out, so we don't know how it's going to be one way or another, but it's really telling that Modus Games, a company that is not backed by like any AAA companies like that or anything, can do this, but they can't do it for Madden. They have to put out a new game every single year to put in new modes and whatnot. And they can do it with Madden because they literally did it with the Yard a few years ago. So, I don't know. We're going to leave that alone. This isn't about bashing Madden. This is about supporting Maximum Football. But this sounds pretty awesome. Hopefully they're able to put it into practice well. But it does sound pretty good at least. So now we go to the next questions and answers here. Will there be a roster, jersey, team community share? You can import almost any image you want as your logo, change any of your team colors, patterns, and equipment, edit your rosters as much as you want, and share all of it online. Recently, they had Sodden Bowl and QJB test out their community sharing thing, and overall, the product looks pretty dope. Now, we're going to have to see what kind of logos and whatnot they have in the game. We're going to have to see what kind of customizations they have in the game. But just from the photos they posted on Twitter, it looks pretty good. And hopefully it's not super buggy. Obviously, you know, most of us have like our expectations kind of tempered just because of the things we've had to deal with it from other games and whatnot. But it looks pretty cool. So next thing we're going to look at is, can you make your own playbooks? The answer is, eventually players will be able to create their own playbooks, adding and removing plays at will. Support for custom plays will be added in a future update after launch. So we're not going to be able to make our own playbooks at launch, but we should be able to do it shortly after. So that's a win. I think that's a pretty cool concept. Now, me personally, I don't care that much about creating playbooks, but I know a lot of you guys enjoy doing it, so that's good for you guys that will enjoy doing it. And giving us as many customization options as possible is a great way for people to enjoy this game, especially if the gameplay is up to snuff like I want it to be and all of us want it to be. Last but not least, will you launch with online multiplayer? The answer is play now and head-to-head, yes. At first, Dynasty mode will only be playable alone. We will start working on franchise and multiplayer after launch. Both modes will be in the same universe, so you will be able to send Dynasty players to your franchise league and draft them onto your pro teams. That is really awesome, actually. Sure, not being able to have an online franchise right away, I mean, you know, it kind of sucks, but at the same time, having both modes be in the same universe is pretty awesome. So we're going to get Dynasty at first, and then it seems like we're going to get franchise later on. But I'm cool with that. Like, as long as they do a good job of doing both, then I'll take Dynasty at first, and then we can play like a couple years of Dynasty and then get into the franchise portion. Now, it's going to be interesting to see how they make that work, but it sounds good in theory. We'll just have to see how it is in practice. Now, obviously, we're not expecting this game to be a Madden killer off break, but I'm pretty pumped to give this game a shot and see how it is. And hopefully they give us more information about when the early access will be out, because I definitely will be on top of that. And I'll be doing a review of the early access as well when it comes out. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If there's any more information that comes out about this game, I will be posting about it. I'll try to be more proactive about covering things that they come out with when it comes to this game. So make sure you guys hit that sub button if you enjoyed this video. And make sure you guys go follow me on Kick. I'm streaming on Kick now. My link will be in the description below, but it's kick.com/KazCray. And we gonna keep this mofo rolling here on KazCray Gaming. If you guys want to check out some of my other series, they're all in playlists in the description. And I'll actually post the playlist in a video in front of you so you can check out some of my content.